Topmost. Inspiring Buddha quotes on spirituality. Life doesn't allow for us to go back and fix what we have done wrong in the past, but it does allow for us to live each day better than our last. If you know someone's mind, listen to their words. If you want to know their heart, watch their actions. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. Pain is certain. Suffering is optional. Happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have. If you knew what I know about the power of giving, you would not let a single meal pass without sharing it in some way. When it hurts, observe. Life is trying to teach you that no matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. Quiet the mind and the soul will speak. You can always begin again. All know the way, but very few actually walk it. If you find no one to support you on the spiritual path, walk alone. The root of suffering is attachment. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. A disciplined mind brings happiness. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Don't rush anything. When the time is right, it'll happen. To be angry is to let others' mistakes punish yourself. What is Buddha's main message? The Buddha's message of peace, compassion and love for all living beings tells us to open our hearts and embrace all members of our human family, especially those in need. What Buddha teaches us? The Buddha's teachings span the nature of mind and emotions, the nature of suffering and the path to ending suffering, guidelines for living ethically, cosmology and the nature of reality, the possibility of achieving nirvana. What are the 6 rules of Buddha? The Buddha Dharma for beginners is no fighting, no greed, no seeking, no selfishness, no pursuing personal advantage, and no lying.
Drop by drop is the water pot filled. Likewise, the wise man, gathering it little by little, fills himself with good. Should a person do good, let him do it again and again. Let him find pleasure therein, for blissful is the accumulation of good. Should you find a wise critic to point out your faults, follow him as you would a guide to hidden treasure. Better it is to live one day seeing the rise and fall of things than to live 100 years without ever seeing the rise and fall of things. If a man going down into a river, swollen and swiftly flowing, is carried away by the current, how can he help others across? Ardently do today what must be done. Who knows? Tomorrow, death comes. All tremble at violence, all fear death. Putting oneself in the place of another, one should not kill nor cause another to kill. There is no fear for one whose mind is not filled with desires. Meditate, do not delay, lest you later regret it. Just as a solid rock is not shaken by the storm, even so the wise are not affected by praise or blame. If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like an ever-departing shadow.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.